Hello, this is the Haunted Informer, and today I'm giving you my review of Reaper's Revenge for 2020. Starting off my experience of Reaper's Revenge, I pulled into the parking lot, I paid my $3 for parking, and had my temperature checked right there, and I was all good. I had my waiver already printed out and signed, saying that I'm ready to experience everything. I had my ticket, and I walked up past security, and I went up, gave them my waiver, put it in the bin, and they checked me for security, and I had to take all the metal objects out of my pockets, like my phone. Be ready for that when you go to Reaper's Revenge. They want you to have a good time, but they want to make sure you're safe, so you definitely feel safe when you're on the property of Reaper's Revenge. And then I walked right under the archway that says Reaper's Revenge, and that's picture is shown right here, and I walked right up, and right when I did, the timing was perfect for me. Immediately when that happened, they started playing Don't Fear the Reaper from Blue Oyster Cult. And that was awesome. Perfect timing. And they have some torches lining both sides, the left and right side. And it's just a great beginning. And you just walk up. And there's actually brand new for this year. You actually have to wait and watch a safety video that Kelly Michael, the creative director, did. And it's great. They use their brand new green screen they have that they got for this year. Looks really good, high quality. And then you walk up to the ticket booth, and either you go in the pre-purchase line or the line for buying the tickets there. And I bought my tickets online, pre-purchased it and everything. So I went up and went to the ticket booth, and they gave me a little green ticket for my general admission. And I took a picture of that right here. So you can see that's what they give you. And I found out if you have VIP, you actually get a red one. And if you're someone that likes collecting your ticket, you can't keep it. You give it to the ticket taker, and that is how you get in. And VIP jumpstarts you ahead of the other people, and it gets you in line quicker, and you'll get in the wagon quicker than other people. And in the Midway, there was a tree man scare actor walking around. He was a lot of fun. There are mobile things to do in the Midway at Reaper's Revenge. You can buy some food. They have French fries. They have pizza. They have funnel cakes, all great carny foods, and they also have the Skellaball game. And I tried my hand at that. Here's a picture of Skellaball. You get to throw these foam skull heads, which are sanitized. They clean them after every person uses them. And I can't believe I won. I really can't believe I still won this, but I did it. And the first skull I threw actually knocked the left basket, and it rocked back and forth some. I threw the second one, I got it in, and I threw the third one second after that, and I got it, and I won. I was so happy. And the skeleton, the animatronic of the skeleton that is moving the baskets, he's holding them, he's actually counting down for how much time you have. So it's very intense. You only have a limited amount of time to do it. And since I won Skeletos, he gave me a little card that said I won Skeletos one time. If you keep on playing Skeletos and get up to 7 wins, you can actually get a Reaper's Revenge t-shirt, and you can redeem that at the Reaper Keeper's gift shop. And there are multiple options I could choose from for my one win. I could choose a lanyard or a flashlight. And I chose, and there are multiple colors of flashlights you can get, and I chose the red flashlight. I'll show you that right here. There are mobile photo ops in the Midway at Reaper's Revenge. You can get pictures with the Reaper of Reaper's Revenge and a pumpkin creature. You can get a picture with a zombie head snarling at you and the words Reaper's Revenge next to you. And you can get a photo op with the horse and buggy, but it's a skeleton horse. There are multiple places to get photo ops, so you can definitely have fun doing that if you want to get group pictures with your friends. Brand new for this year, for the hayride entrance, you have to walk under an archway of 3 giant skeletons from the Scare Factory. It looks really cool. I really like that addition. When you're waiting in line for the hayride, you see another video of the creative director Kelly Michael, and he's telling you all the rules of the hayride that are updated for this year. Like the actors can't touch you, please don't touch them. Please don't be mean to the actors, don't say really jerky things. All those common guidelines there, and all the updated things for haunted attractions this year. And of course, the last thing he says is, have a good time. There's some good jokes mixed in there, so definitely have fun seeing that. It does play a lot of times, so you have plenty of time to know what the rules are. I had a really good time on this hayride. It is really well done. There are so many really good, really spectacular scenes, like the pumpkin forest. And I was going back and forth looking to the right side and the left side, and trying to soak in all the detail of all the pumpkins. It has a really good fall aesthetic, and I really enjoyed that. The actors at Reaper's Revenge never break character. They are very good quality scare actors, and even when they get off the wagon after they scare some people, when they get off the wagon, they're still in character, and they will stand there and they will stare at you, or if their character talks to you, they'll be talking. For example, when we left the scene with Freddy Krueger, he was still laughing maniacally for a while after we left his scene, so they're totally in character. I really give the actors props. Great job. I really liked the revamped version of the Alice in Wonderland scene on the hayride. It was so detailed. There was so much to see. It was actually tons to see. I really enjoyed all the detail on it. Very eccentric, very whimsical. I think they captured Alice in Wonderland perfectly. They had the Mad Hatter, Tweedledum, and they had all those characters. They even had Alice. All the actors at Reaper's Revenge are wearing masks. In that particular scene, they were wearing face shields over their face. So they still had their makeup on, but they had face shields. The improv at Reaper's Revenge is very good. They will build off of people. The way the hayride works is you go through a whole bunch of great scenes on the hayride, and then the hayride is stopped. An actor acting like a policeman will say, "We got word that someone on this wagon was breaking the rules," and he has a flashlight. He's totally in character, and everyone has to get off the wagon and go into the security shack, and you have to deal with the security guard. And that is definitely a really good highlight of the whole experience of Reaper's Revenge. The security guard's really good. And that'll lead you to the Lost Carnival, and the Lost Carnival goes to Delirium. And after Delirium, you will go back on the hayride and go through a whole bunch of other scenes. I'll leave those up to you to see for a surprise. And it all ends up with the scary scene with the Reaper. And you meet the Reaper of Reaper's Revenge. And after you go through the security check, there is actually hand sanitizer before you go to Lost Carnival. So they're making sure you are safe with that hand sanitizer. And of course, I used it. And you walk up to the Lost Carnival, and you have to go through multiple creepy scenes to get to the Lost Carnival. And you have to go on the rickety bridge and talk to the lady there. And you go through the Lost Carnival. And I'd have to say the Lost Carnival is my favorite attraction at Reaper's Revenge this year. There's so many awesome sets. So many unique scenes. They got a roller coaster. It's a broken down roller coaster. I got multiple good jump scares in this attraction. It is a pretty long attraction. You really can't take your time and enjoy all this whole attraction. And there were clear differences between my experience in 2018 and 2020. There were new scenes. I really enjoyed all the new props from Art to Zombies. There is still the funhouse area of the Lost Carnival. It's just modified for the current situation now. Still really good time. The actors were still scaring people. One of them got me. So I still had a really good time in the Lost Carnival. And after you went to the Lost Carnival, there was still a roaming scare actor. And she was still talking to people. And she was doing really good improv with people behind me. The family that was behind me. And she was joking with them. She was telling them, and I heard that she was having a conversation with a raccoon, and she made the sound of a raccoon chattering to her, and then she said she started saying it to the raccoon, and then they had a conversation. It was great. Really good improv. The facade for Delirium looks really good. I really enjoy it. And it's not just that clown mouth. Actually, if you look to the left, there are more parts to it. And you see it says like eat here and play games here. There are mobile windows on the other side of the facade, and there are video effects in there of a ghost and a creepy clown waving at you. So they really took their time to put all this detail in there, and there are mobile people there making sure the whole attraction was sanitized. So I walked into Delirium and I got my 3D glasses, and when I was handed my 3D glasses, the clown scare actor in there was actually calling the 3D glasses different names. So he said, "Here's your McChicken," which I thought was hilarious. And then you walk up into Delirium, and I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it was very aesthetically pleasing, really good 3D effects. They really were popping off the walls at you. It was very twisty and turny. It was very disorienting. I was looking at all the really good 3D effects on the walls, and that made me easy prey for jump scares. Lots of really good jump scares with a mix of clown scare actors and just the creepy inhabitants of Delirium. I think Jen of Costuming did a really good job at making all these costumes fit really well into Delirium. I really enjoyed Delirium. I really thought it added to the experience of Reaper's Revenge. It was something different. It got you out of your comfort zone, wearing the 3D glasses, looking at all these effects, trying to maneuver your way through these twists and turns. I can't wait till next year when they add even more improvements to the attraction, and it'll be even better and crazier and have even more 3D effects and special effects and smells and all kinds of crazy things. And then you went back on the wagon and went through the other scenes. I highly recommend going to Reaper's Revenge. It is a really good time. It's still worth your money this year. There's still good scares. And go ahead and test your fate. That was the Haunted Informer. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notification every single time I put up a new video. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And I am on social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can find all those links in the description below. And what was your favorite attraction at Reaper's Revenge for 2020? And as always, happy hauntings.